Fresh out the trap and they know how I carry it. I fell in love with the game and I married it. 200 for the walk on a Saturday. I threw the rap on the phantom and mad at it. Pushing that bitch to the track like a
Alright, what's good,
YouTube? We back with another banger.
We already know. We about to watch Flight, top 10 most overrated players.
Yeah, this is about to be some bullshit.
I'm ready to laugh. You know Flight's retarded.
Oh shit.
Alright.
We about to get into it though.
3, 2, 1, go.
What it do, Flight Crew? FTC. Flight Team stand up! Hey man, I stumbled across a very potential controversial video thanks to FTC. This is most definitely a main channel reaction. As you guys can see clear as day, man. We literally have, you've read the title. I cannot even believe somebody even had the balls to even make this type of NBA, you know what I'm saying, list. Top 10 most overrated NBA players of all time. This guy probably has a lot of people that wants his head. Shout out to Mixtape Videos, full video down below in the description. Let's get on to the BS. I'm not holding my mouth with this one.
Facts. Don't do it.
Welcome to Mixtape Videos. Over the past few weeks, we've let our viewers vote on who they thought were the most overrated players in NBA history.
Really?
The results are in, so let's see what the viewers said.
Okay.
By the way, we can't stress enough that these are the viewer rankings, not our rankings. So while we'll try to present arguments as to why each player is overrated, we can't say that we necessarily agree with the votes.
But you put it in the video, so that means you all things have a real side to them.
Hey.
Not really.
Number 10.
She used to say that to save her ass.
No.
Wow.
Known as Steve Franchise, Francis created a lot of hype during his NBA career.
Wow. Steve Francis was probably the modern day Kyrie Irving, bro.
No.
No cap. The fact that he had NBA street ball moves incorporated with his basketball level, and he had athleticism on top of that. He was like a more athletic Kyrie in his time, and then the fact that you have him on a top 10 overrated list. You see how she tried to protect her ass, and she was like, oh, this is just like a viewer, you know what I'm saying? Right? No. That's not going to change up the title, because you know you're about to say some BS. Steve Francis, the only thing that was his downfall was, I believe, he was getting in trouble too much and was judged. Correct me if I'm wrong if it was a judge, but I don't want to put that on somebody if it wasn't true. But I believe that's what I heard or whatever. That was reason of his downfall. This dude is definitely a top 5 point guard in anybody's category, without a doubt.
He's not chill out, Flight.
And for good reason. He made all the best highlight reel plays, crossing up defenders and dunking ferociously. During his best season, he averaged about 21 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 steal. However, he shot below 42% from the field, from the three-point line. That season, the Rockets were 28 and 54, were 20th in offensive rating, and dead last in defensive rating.
Steve Francis was a monster.
In his time with Houston, they made the playoffs just once, and were nearly swept out of the first round in that series.
Bro, look who Houston had back in the day. I don't believe they had T-Mac during that time he was in his prime. I don't think they had Yao Ming. But other than that, the Rockets back then, they had nobodies, bro. Nobodies. Like,
selfish player who couldn't shoot, pass, or make good decisions. His bad attitude led to his being traded several times, cut a few times, and eventually just fading out.
Wow, that's a disrespectful way to just...
Number 9, Alonzo Mourning.
I can agree.
A legend in Miami.
I feel like Alonzo was carried most of his career, and that's why his legacy is in the overrated list. I agree with this one right here. Now you can be quick to say, oh, okay, so he didn't help like the NBA or the Heat win a championship. I don't even think he was in the part of Miami's championship run, or wasn't a good role player or any of that. Like, realistically, man, Lonzo does deserve to be an overrated category, because I always hear his name brought up in some way or another when he talks about basketball.
It's usually the only player new age bandwagon Heat fans can name outside of Dwayne Wade. Whether or not you view him as overrated, depends on which part of his career you look at. His first 8 seasons in the league so consistently averaged around 20 points and 10 rebounds to go along with 3 to 4 blocks per game.
How was that overrated?
The last 7 years of his career, however, he averaged around 7 or 8 points and 5 to 6 rebounds per game. So,
he tried to stay in the
you were a
NBA too
Denver
long.
fan and always heard about the legend of Alonzo Mourning, and then saw him average 8 points and 5 rebounds, you'd probably think he was overrated. Hey, I said we would try.
He just played in the NBA too long. That was his problem. Some NBA players want to play for like 20 years. They're not built like that. Alonzo should have played like 5 years and call it quits.
Baron Davis.
Whoa!
You did what? Baron Davis number 8?
No, Baron Davis.
Baron Davis number 8. No, what's wrong with this generation, bro?
Yeah, he's a bucket. I don't know.
Baron Davis number, bro. This dude is legit a top 10 point guard in history, bro. You put Baron Davis as an overrated point guard, bro. You talking about a dude, like, he averaged a solid 15 and up, 18, 20 points a game, 5 and 5 a game, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was like a downgraded Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just a phenomenal player. Like, you don't do that. Like, he was a stronger Chris Paul, a downgraded Russell Westbrook.
Oh, wow.
He was an amazing role player with the Warriors. Only real Warriors fans like me know who Baron Davis is. You Warriors bandwagons, you can go sit down somewhere because you probably can't name a team in 2003 Warriors team when Baron Davis was playing. You know what I'm saying with the squad. But it's just like,
you're not if
Baron
Curry left
Davis
the Warriors
on
right
an
now, I
overrated
guarantee
list.
you not rooting for the Warriors.
Flat out beyond disrespectful. And we're only at number 8. I'm scared to keep going.
A quick look at Baron Davis' numbers. You may think, hey, nearly 10 years averaging 20 points, 8 assists, and 6 steals. I'll take that.
Yeah.
But a closer look will show you that he also averaged 3 turnovers, barely shot 71% from the free throw line as a guard, and shot below
Bro, he literally
from the floor from
upset the #1 Dallas Mavericks team, bro.
Seasons where he didn't even reach 40%. That's Allen Iverson bad.
What? She just called Allen Iverson bad, bro. This lady is completely biased. You can tell she was easily born in 2002 and up. She has no respect for modern OG NBA players. She literally just threw shots at Baron Davis and at Iverson. Bro, let me find out Iverson is in here. I have to have some words with this creator of this video if Iverson is in this list. Let Iverson and Curry be on this list. You've been warned.
32% from the 3-point line.
LeBron James has to be on here, though, definitely.
He just wasn't a good 3-point shooter. Nothing
Look at that. That's overrated, though.
But the problem is that despite shooting only 32% on threes, he shot 5 threes per game and had several seasons where he shot 7 or 8 threes a game.
That's crazy.
Davis had some incredible highlights, but those really just hide the truth.
Hide what? That he's a legend?
Good NBA player.
I don't know about a legend, Flight.
Bro, Baron Davis is literally...
Number 7.
I'm done.
Stephon Marbury.
What the fuck is that?
At this point...
I'm not even trying to make this video so controversial, bro.
Flight,
but
this is what you
the fact of how sickening...
Flight, you spell
somebody a lot. There's no way, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm pretty sure people that edit videos like this, they have a team. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of not impossible, but it is to do like consistent top 10 players, ratings like this without having a team. Whose team allowed this person to publish this video on YouTube? You're talking about Steph Marbury. Steph Marbury is probably the most, literally top 5 most impacting black point guards to ever be in the NBA. He put his own shoes for like $5 or $10, making an impact on the poor, you know what I'm saying, urban black, you know what I'm saying, or other people. And it's not even just black people that are just, it's just all other, you know what I'm saying, races that are poor. He made literally like his shoes $5 to $10, just like how Shaq did, you know what I'm saying, so people can be able to afford his stuff. He played for N1. He played in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, how he was literally the face at one point of like most of these commercials, bro. And he had his own video game. He had his own video game, NBA Ballers.
That's tough.
More like underrated.
I didn't
think that mean anything.
Bro,
yeah, we're talking about basketball.
Extremely disrespectful. These are like my childhood superhero favorite players that you're literally calling overrated. You don't do that.
You're probably noticing a trend.
This dude was such a huge impact, bro.
But inefficiently and who are bad teammates. Stephon Marbury averaged about 20 points per game, but on 43% shooting. Like Baron Davis,
she keeps bringing up percentage like that fucking about 2 points per game. Kobe shoots like 28% his whole career, but averages like 28 points per game. Everybody looks at the points per game. If you can score, that's what matters. It doesn't matter the percentage.
That the team, not being able to trade him, simply dismissed him.
AI used to shoot 40
At this point,
shots.
probably everyone knows the real Stephon Marbury, and no one would overrate him. But there was a time when some said he was the best point guard in the league, and gave him contracts paying out $20 million a year.
He'll look taller.
That man is a
Number
boss.
6. Derek Fisher.
Yeah, Derek Fisher belongs on this list. I agree. Good job. You got 5 points back. You got 10 points back.
And won a lot of rings.
What?
The way people talk about him, you'd think he was Magic Johnson.
Bro, Derek Fisher was the most ugliest NBA player I've ever seen in my life, bro. I would let you cross this man 1v1. I would violate him 1v1. This dude is literally the biggest, like, wave rider, bro. You are literally relevant because of Kobe and Shaq.
Crucial to anything the Lakers did.
Like, these shots that they're showing him hitting, these are ugly shots, bro. These are basic shots. Anybody can make those types of open shots in the game. He's like another Robert Horry, the point guard.
Look at it this way.
Look at him trying to tell Kobe what to do, too. Are you serious?
Probably not.
Dad, this is...
Number 5, Kevin Garnett.
Whoa! Oh, I'm out of here.
Now, KG is not my favorite players of all time.
You're probably the top 3 greatest power forwards ever.
He's kind of beef with some of my favorite NBA players like Carmelo Anthony and a lot of other people in the NBA for no reason.
Carmelo might not be in this
But everybody knows KG is legit. Once again, another top 5 person in their position. He is a top 5 power forward of all time. We're talking about a dude, he won championships with the Celtics after struggling with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Bro, when he was with the Timberwolves, nobody even knew who the Timberwolves were without Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett made the Timberwolves, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of NBA teams that people forget that are actually in the league because they're so irrelevant and they're in like nobody, you know what I'm saying, areas. Kevin Garnett made Minnesota lit, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? During that time period, and even with the Celtics, you know, and then the fact that you call him overrated, that's really just sad at this point. This person has no knowledge in any.
I can't even just
read the list right now. You have no knowledge of basketball. I don't want to see you arguing in the comment section because you already took your L. You know what I'm saying?
If you're a long-time subscriber to the channel, or you got really bored one day and watched all of our videos, and I mean really bored, then you probably know that we agree with this one. Kevin Garnett is overrated.
Why?
Most fans and analysts rank him as one of the top 3 power forwards of all time. Some even say 1 or 2, which is just ridiculous. Yes, he's passionate and an emotional leader, but what did he lead his team to? He and the Timberwolves were eliminated from the first round of the playoffs 6 years in a row.
He was young, bro.
It's funny.
Bro, but he won a championship with the Celtics. It doesn't matter. You don't call him overrated. Everybody struggles sometimes.
You don't call you can't say you're overrated. You can't do everything by yourself unless you're LeBron.
Okay, now let's be 1,000 realistic, bro. The time KG joined the Celtics with Paul Pierce on the squad, Paul Pierce was washed the fuck up. This dude was out of shape, slow, averaged probably 16 points a game, if that. Nobody watched
He was the second best on the team.
Ray Allen, he's one of my favorite shooters of all time. But after he left the Sonics and come to the Celtics, bro, he was literally damn near just in the Paul Pierce category. Washed up. He was good for shooting threes and standing in the corner. KG made the Celtics. Without KG, they wouldn't have won a championship, bro.
Without any of them,
and the fact is because you wanted to name, this man, struggled with the Timberwolves, he didn't win championships, but you're the same person. Because if you guys pay attention to my other channel, Not Your Average Flight, where I upload, other spam reactions and all of that stuff, she put LeBron James as like a top small forward or something like that in some category, and she brought up rings. LeBron didn't win a ring when he was with Cleveland, but it took 2 other players that was actually still in their prime, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, for him to win a championship. So you literally sat here. Go look at the video. Go top 10 small forwards, bro. She's literally contradicting herself. You are contradicting yourself, bro. You've been caught.
Right. You don't know what contradicting
Once he joined an elite team, gone were the days of 20 and 12. He averaged around 16 points and 8 rebounds for the Celtics. We're talking Chris Bosh from Toronto to Miami kind of stuff. Kevin Love from Minnesota to Cleveland. Great players when no one else is competing for those points and rebounds, but when they have talent around them, they're simply really good role players.
It's crazy, man. You disrespect.
Number 4, Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, I agree with this one. Scotty's overrated. He was Jordan's sidekick. If he never met Jordan, Scottie wouldn't even probably be remembered at all.
To be honest,
and he was a great sidekick.
But
thank you. You said
Jordan could.
Probably not.
Let's not act like
shadow, Scottie.
When Jordan went to go play baseball,
LeBron didn't win without Bosh, but that doesn't make Bosh the top 10 player of all time. Duncan didn't win without Parker, but again, we don't over-glorify Parker for that. Bert had McHale, but we don't count them as equals. The point is that while the sidekicks were helpful,
Jordan is the reason why he won his own championships.
Players
Plain and simple, bro.
The true
He couldn't have did it by himself.
No, he couldn't.
It should be the same with Pippen. Now, if you want numbers to back this up,
Put your legs down, bro. What's wrong with you?
Overrated.
Why was his legs in the air like that? What's wrong with him?
Probably one of those annoying pop-ups that everyone closes.
Get off on me.
Dunk is so ugly.
Number 3, Derrick Rose.
Whoa! Oh no!
No,
You need to go to hell.
She flat out crossed the line at this point.
Oh.
You are completely cold-blooded. This lady is completely cold-blooded, bro. You put Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose, really?
You put a dude, you're talking about a dude that literally had the saddest outcome in NBA history.
Right.
He got injured.
Bro, if he didn't get injured.
The fact of somebody being overrated is them actually being able to play. Derrick Rose was not actually able to freaking play half the time because he was having the biggest career-ending injury. Players don't come back from the tear in ACL, MCL. This is completely heartless what you just did right now. No respect. I just don't know what to say anymore. I honestly don't know what to say anymore. Like, Derrick Rose is definitely underrated. To put him overrated,
I think he's just
now at this point, you have no respect and you're biased.
It's not even close to that.
Anybody that puts Derrick Rose as an overrated player, you're just a hater of him. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to see his downfall. You didn't want to see him be great.
First off, we're not going to talk about the injuries.
Of course, because you have no arguments.
It's not Rose's fault, so we won't bring that up. The problem with Rose is that he's a one-dimensional player in more ways than one.
What?
He's not a great passer or floor general.
But he averaged 6 assists, 5 to 6 assists, but he's not a great passer. Not everybody has to average a freaking try-hard triple-double like Russell Westbrook, bro.
Don't disrespect my man's
try-hard.
Don't disrespect my man's
every rebound and tell the teams get out the way and everything just to get extra stat sheets. Derrick Rose averaged a solid, he's a scoring point guard. He's a one-dimensional player, but averaged 5+ assists. He rebounds. He defends. He's probably the top 3 best point guard defenders in history, man. Come on. Put some respect on his name.
Defender and rebounder. His forte is scoring. The problem is that even in his one area of expertise, he's limited since he's not a great jump shooter. He relies heavily on athleticism.
He's not a great jump shooter, but he lives off the mid-range, and he shoots a good 3.
He was amazing, but
he won an MVP. How is he overrated?
From him since that year. He's played 66 games since then and has averaged around 15 points and 5 assists on 37% shooting.
Because he was coming off his injury.
Can he be the player he was his MVP season, which was 4 years ago, by the way?
ACL, dummy. You know what that is? Do you know what that's like?
Chances are, it's time to stop talking about Derrick Rose as an MVP type player.
He is an MVP type player. He's going to come back this season and ball.
Number 2, Kobe.
No! How?
You're the most amazing woman in history. Yes, you're the most amazing YouTube channel in history.
All right, Fly.
Yes.
How is he overrated?
Yes.
Are they gonna bring
Kobe
up
Bryant is on the overrated list. My dreams have came true now. LeBron is number 1.
If LeBron's number 1, I'm turning the
this
video
lady 5 bands, no cap.
If LeBron's number 1, I'm
Kobe deserves so hard to be on this overrated list, bro. And let me explain. Yes.
They're gonna talk about Shaq carrying him.
Give it up for one time. Yes. Yes.
What are they gonna talk about?
Kobe
Oh my gosh. Let me explain, bro. Kobe was literally carried 50% of his NBA career with the Los Angeles Lakers. Who was the reason why the Lakers won those titles in the early 2000s? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shaquille Rashawn O'Neal. Yes, I said his full name. Shaquille Rashawn O'Neal was the reason why Kobe has the rings. He's the reason why he got his foot wet in the NBA. You know, like how sometimes some artists, you know what I'm saying, get that Drake stimulus package when they get like one feature with Drake and they just go skyrocket high. That's exactly what Kobe happened when it was with Shaq. Kobe literally got this man, like he got him co-signed and everything like that. Literally said he's a good player. He just started to take off, bro. What do you know? As soon as Shaq leaves, Shaq gave Kobe that entire Lakers team right then and there. You know what I'm saying? It was just over. You know?
Like
Kobe deserves to be on this list for another reason too.
Why?
A lot of people think that he is self-made, and they forget that he had help along the way. Every title that he won, you know what I'm saying? He had role players. I'm not talking about
got
the seasons like the
fight.
03
You're a
through
Warriors fan.
2006 and 8.
Let's not act like KD didn't carry Curry.
Scored 81
and
points.
then the Curry was by himself. How come he hasn't won a Finals
Who did he
MVP?
have in his like Lamar Odom, Shannon Brown, Pau Gasol?
But you're the
You
fan
got
of the
people,
most
Trevor
overpowered
Ariza, and these are all
team
good
in
role
NBA
players. They're
history.
not all-stars,
And
you know
you're
what I'm
talking
saying?
about
They're
he
not
got
going to ever
carried.
make the Hall of Fame or even be brought up in the Hall of Fame. But they're amazing role players, you know what I'm saying? And even Derek Fish is overrated, you know what I'm saying? He's a bench warmer type of player. But you know what I'm saying? He's another role player. You know what I'm saying? I'm so proud of this YouTube.
Okay, Flight.
Give it up. Kobe definitely deserves his number 2 spot. Anybody that disagrees, you just don't know anything about basketball. Stay in your lane. I don't feel like hearing your mouth.
Kobe is a top 10 player, but there are those who say he's the greatest player of all time, or maybe second only to Jordan.
No, it's Jordan, Steph Curry, and Iverson. It's Jordan, Iverson, and Steph Curry. That's how the top 3 list goes. And then maybe Kobe, probably LeBron.
If you look at stuff like win shares, PER, points per game, offensive rating, etc., which we do because we like numbers, Kobe ranks in the top 20 in just about everything. But he's top 10 in just a few of those categories. Whereas guys like Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Magic, and so on are top 10 in
So
7.
happy to see Kobe there.
So Kobe has 5 championships, which helps his cause, but
5 championships, 3 of them came from
doesn't
Shaq.
stack up to those who rank above him.
2 of them came from himself.
Who's number 1?
Number 1, Michael Jordan.
Whoa!
This lady is kind of dumb.
Who let her publish this video?
Yeah, she's kind of.
I'm not even gonna listen to anything
What
else
does
she
have
has
to
to
say
say.
about Jordan?
Who let her publish this video?
Even though
I
Jordan
just wanna
is the second greatest player behind LeBron, how is he overrated?
know. You put Michael Jordan as the most overrated.
You didn't see Jordan play, so shut up.
I gotta meditate. I gotta start meditating, guys.
We all know.
I gotta start
the only
meditating,
person
guys.
you watch.
No,
He said he gotta
this
start
no.
meditating.
This
You
was
only
she,
watch
knew she
Golden
was
State
wrong. That's why
Warriors
she wanted to
highlights.
say, "Oh, this was viewer based." You still had an impact in putting the video out. You put Michael Jordan
that's
as
crazy.
number 1 in the overrated list. You didn't even put and touch LeBron.
Yeah.
You know the reason why these NBA players are playing in the NBA right now is because of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is like Tupac and Biggie. The reason why rappers are rapping nowadays, you know what I'm saying, other than because of me, you know what I'm saying, because I'm in the top 3 category with Biggie and Tupac. They are the reason why they are doing what they're doing. Jordan is literally in that same category. Every NBA player in the NBA literally has copied a signature move from Michael Jordan, whether if it was his tongue, whether if it's wearing his shoes, whether if it's how he's dressed, whether if it's how he moves on the court or his signature moves. Everybody in the NBA is literally influenced off of Michael Jordan, even coaches. And the fact that you place him number 1, who let you publish this video? This is the worst top 10 anything on this entire site, bro. Michael Jordan this dude has people killing other people, literally waiting in line for his shoes, bro, that are still popular and will forever be popular. He literally makes the same colorways every year and is finessing people like me every single year. Look, I had these shoes burned after losing a basketball challenge, and my dumbass goes in 2 weeks later and cops these brand new DS for $300. He has the only juice in the NBA to be able to have something, and you put him as number 1, overrated.
That's crazy.
I said I wasn't gonna finish off the video, but it's at this point we have to find out what her excuse was for this. We have to find out,
I'm
bro.
gonna be honest with you, we got nothing for this one. I mean, there's pretty much no way we could make an argument for Michael Jordan being overrated and then sleep soundly tonight. People say it was the media hype or that he was surrounded by great players. That's why we all think he was the greatest of all time. Well, maybe he got so much media hype because he was so good. I mean, it's not like he's the Lakers or Knicks. Did he have a great team? Well, yeah, that's why they won.
No, he didn't have a great team, bro. Realistically, Scotty's not a Hall of Famer. He doesn't deserve a Hall of Fame.
Oh, chill out.
Yeah, what's his other fame's name? Rod Stockman? Or no, Dennis Rodman. He's a role player, not a Hall of Fame either.
Even with his flaws. There you go. Those
This
are
is
the fan
crazy, bro.
Yeah,
this is the
terrible.
worst top 10 I've ever seen in my life, bro. Comment down below who deserved to be in this top 10 list, who deserved to also be in this list that wasn't in this list. You know what I'm saying? If I could just do this over again, bro, this would be 205% better, bro. I'm really sick and really disgusted. There was only probably like 1 or 2 players I agree with they're on, such as Kobe Bryant and maybe who else that was on this list that I can remember. Let me just probably go back a little bit. Alonzo Mourning. You know, only Kobe Bryant and Alonzo Mourning I agree, but everybody else was just flat out disrespectful. Like, whoever let her publish this video, you need to find another hobby or something, please.
She's pretty dumb. Alright, yo.
Now, wrap up the video.
You know Flight's dumb.
My man Flight, he's still stupid.
Yeah.
Never forget that. I want to 1v1 you.
Yeah, Flight.
No cap.
You probably won't watch this, but if you do,
I want my 1v1. I will 10-zip you.
and if you beat me, Flight, I will shave my head bald. Yeah, I will. Never mind, I'll say that. Alright,
I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe,
comment.
There's more coming.
More bangers on the way.
Y'all have a good day.